Notice something different during your next Target run. Starting this weekend, you'll only be able to buy 10 items or less in the self-checkout lanes. Ian Russell explains what's behind the move.
The perception of customers in these instances is really about their experience.
Changes are coming to how you shop at Target, specifically how you check out.
Plenty justification to make this change.
The retail giant announced this week that changes are coming to self-checkout in their stores. That includes a cap on the number of items you can have in those self-checkout lanes. Target is capping that at 10. The company says that's due to customer feedback and to speed things up. For those with fuller carts, Target says they'll add more traditional lanes.
Some people use the self-checkouts, some people hate the self-checkouts. Some people are going to appreciate the fact that they're not in the self-checkout line behind somebody that's got 97 items in their cart.
Mike Porter is a professor of marketing at the University of St. Thomas. Studying the retail experience, Porter says part of this change could be frustration over people using self-checkout with too much in their carts. But he admits there could be another reason, stores becoming the target for thieves.
And that will be reduced if you only have 10 items to keep track of. But certain people are doing it on purpose, and it's not organized, and it may not be high-end dollars, but it all adds up.
Target didn't explicitly say theft was a reason for the change, and no one was available to comment on this. But last fall, Target CEO Brian Cornell was on CNBC talking about how he has to find different ways to address theft.
I want to make sure it's clear, Jim. This isn't a Target issue. This is a retail issue.
No, that's a good point.
And it's not for us to decide, how much of one or the other it is. One or the other is enough to make this change.
Target says they'll open more traditional lanes to help those with more in their cart, and store management will be able to open more lanes and change self-checkout hours to fit their store. And as a reminder, again, this goes into effect this Sunday, March 17th. Lauren?